Hello students, today I am going to describe you embryological model of development liver, biliary apparatus and pancreas. In this model you can see that on the ventral aspect of the gut at the junction of foregut and midgut a bud is arising. Okay, this bud is called as hepatic bud. Soon this bud divided into two parts. The cranial part, that is called as pars hepatica, it will give rise to development of liver. Okay, it will develop into the liver. And caudal, this green part, it is called as pars cystica, it will develop into the gallbladder. Okay, and the part that is the proximal to the pars cystica, this will give rise to development of bile duct. Okay, so liver develops from the hepatic bud. Okay, and this hepatic bud divides into two parts, pars hepatica and pars cystica, and this pars hepatica, it will give rise to the parenchyma of the liver. Okay, so embryologically liver has two germ layers, endodermal as well as mesodermal. Okay, the endodermal part of the liver is parenchyma of the liver. Okay, that will develop from the hepatic bud, that is the pars hepatica. Okay, while the mesodermal part of the liver, it develops from septum transversum, and that is forming capsule and fibrous tissue of the liver. Okay, so capsule and fibrous tissue is the mesodermal, while the parenchyma of the liver, it is endodermal in origin. Okay, now coming to the development of the pancreas. Okay, so the embryological development of the pancreas is as follows. Pancreas has also two sources of origin, that is the endodermal as well as mesodermal. Okay, so endodermal part of the pancreas, it will give rise to pancreatic tissue, that is the parenchyma of the pancreas. Okay, while the connective tissue and capsule of the pancreas, it is mesodermal in origin. So pancreas develops from the two endodermal buds. One is the ventral pancreatic bud, and this ventral pancreatic bud, it arises from the site that is situated in the angulation between hepatic bud and second part of the duodenum. Okay, this is hepatic bud and second part of the duodenum. So this inferior angle is the site of the development of the ventral pancreatic bud. Okay, and another bud, that is the dorsal pancreatic bud, that developed from the dorsal surface of the duodenal loop. Okay, and it is slightly higher in position. So on the dorsal aspect, a dorsal pancreatic bud develops, and on the ventral aspect, at the angulation between hepatic bud and second part of the duodenum, ventral pancreatic bud develops. So these both dorsal pancreatic bud and ventral pancreatic bud, they will develop into pancreas. This ventral pancreatic bud, it forms the lower part of the head, okay, and uncinate process, while the upper part of the head and body and tail of the pancreas, it is formed by the dorsal pancreatic bud. Okay, so what happens with the rotation of the duodenal loop? This is the second part of the duodenum. So with the rotation of the duodenal loop and the due to differential growth of the wall, this ventral pancreatic bud, it migrates from ventral aspect to the of the duodenum to the right, and then behind the duodenum it reaches to the posteromedial aspect of the second part of the duodenum below the dorsal pancreatic bud. And this ventral pancreatic bud, as I already told you, that it forms the lower part of the head and uncinate process, while remaining upper part of the head and body and tail of the pancreas, it is formed by the this dorsal pancreatic bud. Okay, now coming to the duct system. So the main pancreatic duct, it is formed by the distal part of the dorsal pancreatic duct. Okay, in this dorsal pancreatic duct, here is the proximal part of the dorsal pancreatic duct, and here is the distal part of the dorsal pancreatic duct. So this distal part of the dorsal pancreatic duct and communication between dorsal pancreatic duct and ventral pancreatic duct and all ventral pancreatic duct, these all three together forms the main pancreatic duct. So main pancreatic duct is formed by the distal part of the dorsal pancreatic duct, communication between dorsal and ventral pancreatic duct, and the ventral pancreatic duct. Okay, and the proximal part of the dorsal pancreatic duct, it will give rise to accessory pancreatic duct. Okay, so that is called as annular pancreas. Here this pancreatic tissue, it surrounds the duodenum completely and it will obstruct it. Okay.